Welcome back, everyone. It's a standard mode game on Pearl River, and I'm in my T49. Yes, I sense your complete and total shock. So, this map, in its older form, back before 9.1, was actually a map I enjoyed seeing in my T49 because there was a lot of concealment and relatively few approach routes from either direction, which meant it was very easy for me to set up camp and just rip things apart with the powerful gun. The newer mode is much more maneuverable, which means I have more options for mobility, but the amount of concealment has gone down, and I can't park myself in a place knowing something will come, then I can just shoot to ribbons. But this particular battle, I decided to go back to one of my old starting spots, bypassing the silly ledge here, which I've never really figured out why people keep sticking themselves on. And down here to these bushes over here. It used to be I could poke myself on the bushes right here, look down the middle of the map, and inevitably some unfortunate person would wander under my gun sights, and I would kill them. But they've added so many new ways to get through. There's no longer a guarantee. Matter of fact, it's highly unlikely that people are going to risk crossing the open ground here in the middle of the map. As a result, this position is no longer as good as it once was. But I'm still going to sit here. I see some light tanks coming this way. And also, I've pre-positioned myself for a very, very quick retreat should something pop up from behind me. At first, all is pretty quiet, though you can see that the unfortunate M7 who's alone up in the north is, yeah, he's in serious trouble. Oh, a T14 that I can't get a shot at here. Oh, wait. T49, very important to those die. That was a terrible shot. That might have gone in. I'm not sure. But he's vanished. Matilda Black Prince behind the buildings. Can't do anything about him. Yeah, I experimented to see if I could shoot through that building. Doesn't look that way. Yeah, chilling, waiting for targets. Fortunately, the heavy tanks in the middle have broken through. Now we spotted the T49. Can't hit him anymore, so we go for this M4 Sherman.
Armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
Last one might have gone in, not sure. Okay, our KV-220 has some contact near me, but in a place where I can't really do anything about it. I really want to get this T49 out. Oh, look, M4. And there's T49. Let's try and get him out of battle. There we go. Alright. Still can't hit the Matilda Black Prince. What to do next? Ooh, okay. There's a Chi-He, and a Chi-Nu that have gotten behind our defenders in the middle. So, gotta outflank the flankers, it looks like. So I'm racing back to try and get there before they've done too much damage. Meanwhile, although that M7 has actually managed to hold off the horde long enough to get reinforced. So it's only right that we should try and help him have a better game. There we go. That's one down. Now where'd that Chi-Nu go? He was right over there. And somebody's shooting up this tree line. I'm not spotted because my sixth sense hasn't gone off, but probably that Lee was spotted and someone was taking pot shots at them. So I come racing this way. I'm looking for that Chi-Nu that used to be here, but it's pretty clear that he has taken off. After a few months' consideration, I realized, you know what? The middle now has no tanks in it, either friendly and possibly not enemy either. So I'm going to push through the middle. I'm going to try and use this as a quick shortcut to the other side of the map and start doing some damage to the enemy team from that side. It's already been a pretty decent game with 668 damage. I mean, you know, I've done better, but the match is yet young. There's still a lot more enemy tanks that need killing. So the first thing to do is go this way. People in the north have now broken through thanks to the reinforcing they've given the M7. So I come over here to poke out and see if there's anything ahead of these guys that they'll need to be worried about. The answer is, doesn't look that way. So I turn around immediately and head back into the trench with the idea being that now I'm going to try and sneak up on that Matilda Black Prince. They're very, very tough tanks. They really do need to be killed. Meanwhile, unfortunately, the southern flank is looking increasingly bad. Oh, no, we're not. That was Black Prince at first. Then I said to myself, she knew? No, not the she knew. We're going to go for the Black Prince. Why? Simple. He's pretty much one of the closest enemy tanks to the capture zone. And it appears as though the team is going to go for the cap. So very careful here. I know there was a Stug up ahead of me. And he's got better concealment up there than I do down here. So I'm going to wait and see if he shows up when he shoots at someone. Like this hapless M7. But he doesn't. So now I'm definitely hunting the Black Prince. Stug is not there. There's the Black Prince. We need to do something with that Black Prince. Load APCR because they're very well armored. Come out here and just start chewing on his tank.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, good use of half my APCR in my opinion, taking out that Black Prince. Now there's a She-Nu there who's clearly running havoc. And he's about to be heavily reinforced by heavy tanks and a light tank that are around the south side. So yeah, we're gonna come over here real quick. Thinking about maybe capping, maybe going after the Stug. No, I can't. Look at that. There's a lone KV-1 between the enemy and capturing our base and winning. So I am going to come running back over here and see if I can do something about that. Unfortunately, my detour means that KV-1's in real trouble, and I'm not going to be able to get there in time to save him unless he manages to bounce an awful lot of shells. And you can see now he's being attacked by the She-Nu from one side, a T49 and a T50 the other. Yeah, he's pretty much doomed. However, the She-Nu is also doomed now.
Enemy armor is hit. Got him.
Alright, with him down, I can withdraw back into safety, but it's pretty darn clear what we have to do here is try and spot and shoot all the enemy tanks rolling on our flag. Looks like the KV-1 turn back to try and stop our capper, a single Churchill. And of course, being his Panther 38T, he very, very quickly discovers that this doesn't work. You can't fight a KV-1 in such a puny vehicle. Alright, 2 enemy tanks, heavy tanks headed for the cap. Come back out. Try and respot them. Wait for the stealth device.
Enemy is hit.
Start doing damage.
Critical hit. That one didn't go through. That one bounced. Penetration. Critical hit. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Oh, look, a T50.
Critical hit.
Great.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Alright, T50's down. There's still a T14 on the cap. I'm pretty sure he's pretty badly shot up, so I'm going to move in and try to spot and kill him. Our Churchill Mill now is nearly finished capturing the base, so I'm really thinking at this point, oh, this will be my last chance to do some damage before the game ends, right? Right. So if there's that KV-1. And yep, he just reset the Churchill. Fortunately, I managed to knock out the T14. There are no longer any enemy cappers. I turned around with the intent of going to help the Churchill. Once again, I'm thinking, oh, it's just too far. I'm not going to make it in time. And sure enough, I don't. Churchill 1 is taken out by the KV-1. But not before he did some good damage to it. The She-Nu is trying to do the right thing. He's trying to communicate what he needs over here, but T49 is not listening. T49 is already charging off with the last of its ammunition to find this KV-1 and turn it into a cheese grater. And there he is. Now, at this range, he stands basically no chance whatsoever of firing.
Enemy is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
And that's that. So the reason you got to see, I showed you in this one, even though it's probably like a lot of my other T49 videos, is this is the most damage ever done in a single battle before. The counter up there shows 2,635. I actually did a total of almost, I think it was 22,800 damage because I had a couple blind shots in there. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching the T49 run around and dominate the enemy. Have a good game and good night.